This is Michael Griffin, minister of the Singing Hills Church of Christ, and this is your inspirational vitamin. Exposed, but not infected. I recently had a friend of mine who went out to eat with some colleagues of his, and they ate at a restaurant, they dined that evening, they had a great time. About 5 days later, he gets a phone call and said one of the people that he had dinner with had contracted COVID-19. That person was seriously ill in the hospital. He called his wife, told his wife what happened. He immediately went to urgent care to get checked on. He got tested, and as he waited there and as he prayed, the nurse came out and she said, "You were exposed and you were not infected." I had a theocentric epiphany, and I thought about some of us in the church and some of us as Christians, because when we are exposed to Jesus, we ought to be infected by Jesus. We ought to be infected with his love. We ought to be infected by his grace. We ought to be infected in a way where people see Christ in us. The Bible says in the Sermon on the Mount, you ought to be the light of the world and the salt of the earth. There ought to be infecting features about us as we come in contact with somebody else to let them know we have been exposed to Jesus and we also have been infected by him. So are you exposed and have you been infected by Jesus? That's my word for you. God bless you and you have a great day. This is Michael Griffin, minister of the Singing Hills Church.